3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, I think. It is 4:24. We are headed to Zion National Park today. So it's about a 5-hour drive is what I've got. Then we're gonna go to the Little Hollywood Museum. They've got a lot of old sets from like Bonanza and things like that I want to see. And then we're gonna end up in Page at Red Rock Motel. It's really weird because to get to Zion, I have to, the way I'm going, because it's the fastest, you actually pass through Page to get to the Zion, and then I'll come back. But I'm changing time zones too. Right now it's 4:25. Like I said, about a 5-hour drive. I'll get there at 10 o'clock their time. And then when I come back through Page, I'll actually time travel again. So I am like an old Marty McFly with not as cool of a car, but mine gets good gas mileage. So let's go. Alright, just made it to Zion National Park. There's about 4 cars in front of us. We'll head through that gate and get going. Can't wait. So here we are in Zion. We are on the Scenic Drive Loop at the moment. And I tell you what I've seen so far, and I've literally been in the park for maybe a minute. It's pretty freaking amazing. And there's a historic tunnel that's about 2 miles away that we'll be going through, which sounds pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna say this is creepy. This is creepy as all get out. This is really cool though. But yeah, I didn't, whew, I don't like this. All right, so this is Zion. Literally, Zion is beautiful, and it's not like the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is great, it's grand, but Zion is just, it's 360 degrees of beauty. I mean, just look at this. I'm going to literally do a whole spin here, 360 degree turn, so you can get the idea of how beautiful it is. And look at that right there. That is so far my favorite thing to photograph, and I've taken a bunch. But then it just keeps coming around. Sorry for the sun glare. Take that, Michael Bay. And then this is where we started. Here, I went to the visitor center earlier and got a magnet and a sticker. So now I'm headed back up the canyon through the spooky tunnel again, which and then we're gonna go see some more stuff after we get through the spooky freaking tunnel. And the tunnel keeps going and going and going. It's a 1.1 mile tunnel built in 1930. Well, carved out of the side of this mountain in 1930. Of course, the park became a national park in 1938. So yeah, it's just, this is nightmare fuel. I didn't like it the first time I went through it, not liking it the second time, but I will like when we get out of it. But this is beautiful. This is Zion. All right, so I am in Kanab, Utah. I just went to the Little Hollywood Museum and Trading Post. I took a bunch of photos there. It's called Little Hollywood because, well, that's where a lot of the sets ended up from. The days of filming westerns and things, like the Outlaw of Josie Wales was filmed there. Bonanza. There was a Disney movie filmed there with those sets. Those sets have been moved from California to here, or, you know, Arizona or Utah, wherever they filmed it, to here. It's really cool. They just right there on the door it says no filming, so that doesn't make much sense because it's not like they're going to be used again. But it was really fun. You'll see some photos at the end. It's time to eat. It's 1:41. I'm headed to, let's see, where am I? I'm headed to Red Rock Motel. I'll get there at 2:55 right now, but it's really 1:55 because there's a time change. So 75 miles. Then we'll put our stuff down at the hotel. Tonight I might go ahead and try to film sunset at the what's it called? I don't know. Wherever, we'll see it. Oh, Horseshoe Bend. Duh. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's been a long day already. All right, we've made it to the dam. This is the Glen Canyon Dam. Oh, look at that. There's a boat down there with a bunch of passengers on it, kind of touring the dam. And, well, there's the dam. So this is the Glen Canyon Preserve. So it's BLM land. So this land is protected. You can camp here for free. Which I wish my car was set up for camping. I didn't set it up. I stayed in hotels. Next time I will definitely come and maybe rent an RV or camper van, because that's really what I want. Someday in the future I want a camper van to own and to do this kind of stuff with. So Zion, so far I've only been to 2 national parks, but Zion is definitely my favorite national park of all time, bar none. I'm gonna go up. There's another overlook for the dam. I'm gonna go check out the dam overlook, and then hopefully by then my hotel will be available. So Red Rock Motel tonight. It got great reviews, but then pretty much every hotel I've stayed in has had great reviews, and some of them have not been so great. So I'm going to the dam overlook. I don't know about you. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to the dam overlook. All right, so we are at Lake Powell, which is close to the Glen Canyon Dam. Now, there used to be a whole lot more water than is here now, and parts of it actually dried up. But look at this. All right, so nothing really happened after that. I went to eat dinner, and at the Bird House, it's a chicken joint. It was very, very good. I would say it's like Cane's, but more down home. They've got their own sauces and things like that. It was very, very good. So then I decided to wait for dark and go back to the Glen Canyon Dam area that we were at earlier and photograph astrophotography, or try to photograph astrophotography. It would have been the first time. So when I went there, I parked in front of some boulders, because that way no one would be coming directly towards me, because it's pitch black out there. And there's a road to my right and a road to my left and a road behind me, but I could see the road to my left and right. And then behind me, I would literally just be able to see car lights coming. And where I was, it was a cliff. It was cliff based. So you have to be careful at night where you're driving, or you could drive off this 40-foot cliff. So I was sitting there, and everything was fine. I was by myself. I was getting my camera ready for astrophotography. And then I was just sitting there, and I heard gravel like a car going across gravel, but I looked to my left and my right and behind me, and there were no lights. So I was like, well, that maybe it's a plane or, you know, something. But then, like, I looked behind me, and a car did pull up and stop because I heard the squeak of their brakes. It was a black mini SUV, kind of like my car. But they just stopped right behind me. So, like, I was in, like, a spot where I could not get out. I couldn't go forward and I couldn't go backwards because of the car. And they just sat there. And I couldn't see who it was because I didn't have any lights on. It was pitch black out there. There's no lights out there. So I tapped my brake lights to just say, hey, here I am. They immediately both turned their heads to the right at the same exact freaking time. And I saw this in my rearview mirror. Freaked me the crap out. And they just stared at me, but they didn't move. Usually when somebody taps their brakes like that, you're going to be like, oh, they're trying to leave. And they didn't move. So I literally waited like 10 seconds thinking they would go. They didn't. So I just started laying on my horn. And finally they rolled off. But they rolled off without their lights on still. And remember, cliffs. So I don't know how they did that without lights. Absolutely insane. I bugged out. I'm glad I got something last night when it comes to astrophotography, because I bugged out of there. Because it was absolutely insane and freaked me out. But this is going to end the video. You're going to see a couple more photos. You know, the first ones you saw were Zion, and then, of course, the astrophotography. I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all have a great night. Know you're loved. To my family, love you, miss you. And to all my friends, I love y'all and miss you too. See you tomorrow.